this week is Flexacoin.
Flexa.
Flexa.
Jason, you want to talk about that?
So I heard about
you flexing.
Well, no. So when I was out to Consensus, I have a couple of real estate crypto guys from different worlds and combinations of it, and two different ones that don't even know each other brought up Flexa. They were talking, and these guys are pretty well into it. So I'm like, all right, John, let's look into this. Let's see kind of not just where it's at, but because it doesn't quite meet our threshold of our target yet. So could we go after this? That's a little too small.
Well, yes. So I appreciate you bringing that feedback from Consensus back to us. And we did reach out to some of our partners out on the West Coast that have had positions in Flexa since pre-ICO. And Flexa is all of a sudden part of the conversation because of what they're doing with payment processing.
Yeah, so what's their use case exactly for those folks that Flex is brand new for them?
Yeah, I don't know. I know you mentioned at the start of the call, Dr. J, that Whole Foods and Bed Bath & Beyond are now accepting crypto, and this is part of the Flexa story. So I don't know if you saw Cameron Winklevoss, or perhaps it was Tyler, I couldn't tell, buy a Starbucks at Whole Foods using his iPhone and his Flexa app. So Flexacoin, Gemini, the Winklevoss brothers, whoever, may have just scooped back at getting Starbucks to accept cryptocurrency. Part of the Flexa story is that they will let a merchant accept cryptocurrency without having to get any new hardware. Like they don't have to get a new scanning thing to scan a new type of QR code. They can use the one that's already in their store, which is huge. Flex is a for-profit business. They charge merchants 1%, and they think that compares favorably to the 2-point-whatever% that Visa and MasterCard are getting away with.
Yeah, 2.5%, and Amex is usually more, and Amex has some clawback. So I'm sure merchants would love that scenario.
Yeah, so right, and absolutely. I have no love lost for Visa and MasterCard. Their time in the sun is over. So Flexacoin did its ICO just recently at 1/1000th of a cent, and they have run up to basically 0.008 of a cent, and now they're back down to 6.5. But they're up essentially 600% from their ICO, which was just a month ago. Let's see how much data we have here. So what did they do? What does Flexacoin do, and why do people buy it? Flexacoin essentially is the transaction medium that steps into the void to take the market risk on transactions that are occurring at the vendor level. When I walk in with my phone and I want to pay with my Flexa app, which goes to my cryptocurrency wallet, the merchant gets delivered exactly what they're expecting. And Flexacoin is then transacted in between whatever cryptocurrency I'm using and whatever cryptocurrency Flex is using to turn it into the fiat to pay the merchant. So the merchant doesn't actually have to take crypto. They don't have to have a bullish thing on crypto. They don't even have to know they're taking crypto as long as they're just enrolled in the Flexa program. But what happens is we have some slippage, we have some market risk, and we have chargebacks. And the stakers or the master noders of Flexacoin take that risk in exchange for some profit sharing. And as the slippage and the transaction costs are less than what has been modeled, and it's modeled as kind of like a worst case scenario, that profit goes to those staking Flexacoin. Very, very cool project. Very interesting.